Okay. I think we're, well, yeah, we're back live now. That's like uber annoying. What can I say? I am back. Yeah, the stream crashed, the computer crashed. Hey, Dan. Where are you at to watch things, stuff and things? You guys can read me loud and clear, right? The Wigwag is called the Magnetic Flagman and was developed by the P&E in Los Angeles. Oh yeah, I think most of the Wigwags were.
Except later on. I think later on, I gotta check on this, but I think sometime in the 40s, I think Griswold bought out the Magnetic Flagman Company.
Choo choo. Oh, you're out rail fanning down the man. Wish I could be doing that right now. They finally restored Amtrak service back through here. Service between Seattle and Vancouver, BC.
Oh, nice.
So they've been running through Stanwood, stopping in Stanwood too. So I'm gonna try to get some pictures of their runs now. That we have a little bit more variety than just the standard PNSF stuff.
A break from the bean sniff?
A break from the bean sniff. We're actually not in a channel, Dan. We're in a private Discord call. You want us to add you in? You can hop in and stream if you want. Okay. Let me add him. All right. I'm gonna hang up this call here.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna activate the other one. Okay, so what's the other one? What the heck? So I'm gonna add. Okay, so I'm gonna add Dan. Add him. All right, I'm initiating call.
Yo.
There we go.
This
What's
place.
That
Oh, you can't see.
No, I can't see it really well. I can see it like that in CUNA.
Bingo.
I'm gonna go let the dog outside for a moment.
Okay.
The line down to the smelter is blocked.
That's fine. Not going through smelter, so I'll just run right through to the freight depot because I'm just making money. So what you been up to down the man?
Oh, not much. Just been watching trains the last couple of days as I go back and forth between work and home.
Very, very nice.
Last night was freaking busy.
What are you doing?
I'm doing construction cleanup while they're building a annex to St. Luke's in Boise.
Really?
Yeah.
They're expanding the hospital again?
Not expanding it. So what they're doing is they're building a satellite hospital.
Okay. So they're essentially adding to the campus there.
No. This one's like, you know that brick building that I don't know if that was used to house the electric power plant for the interurban that's right next to the freeway in Boise. They're a little bit farther west than that, but on the opposite side of the freeway.
Right. Okay. St. Alphonsus?
St. Luke's.
St. Luke's in, okay.
Yeah. There, you know that McDonald's that's there off of Fairview, eastbound, in between eastbound and westbound Fairview.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's at.
Okay. Sort of vaguely familiar with that area. I didn't really go down there that often.
I do. I did back when I was a kid.
Right now I'm stripping Matt of all of his wood, selling it at the freight depot. Because I'm a nice gentleman, you know. I mean, I only have $200, so. But I have bought him freight cars and a couple of locomotives. So he's a pretty good boss.
So I'm planning a trip.
Okay. Where are you going?
Possibly going up to LeGrand this weekend. And
Rail
swinging back on... Huh?
Rail fanning?
Yeah. Gosh dang. Yeah, I'll stay the night up there in LeGrand and then come back in the morning. Maybe.
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 Baby to baby. I'm sitting here driving my Ruby Basin around on Matt's map. I like it. This
It depends upon how. Go ahead, Tony.
I was just saying I like a diesel locomotive. That's all.
It depends upon how far my foot wants to go. Because after a while, my the top of my right foot, it'll start to hurt. I've made it all the way to Nelson without it hurting, so. Well, of course, I'll be leaving as soon as I get off work.
So assuming you got money for gas and food.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm glad that they restored Amtrak through here.
Next step, restoring Amtrak to here.
Yeah. Stan was part of a regular route anyway. It's part of the Cascades, but Congress finally forced them to restore it, the service between Seattle and Vancouver, BC. Which is nice. I hope they come out with those Uintas someday, Dan. That will be a day of gladness for all of us.
What will?
The Uinta locomotives.
Is somebody wanting to rebuild one?
No,
Oh,
I'm
you're
talking
talking about
about them in the game.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I mean, preferably the Sumter Valley version, but if they come out with the original version as well, I'm not going to argue about it either. It's just going to give us a very powerful toy to use one way or
That
the other.
is for sure.
It would definitely be up there as powerful, but not the powerful.
It would be for a time the most powerful locomotive in the game.
Okay.
By the way, just busted past the Y and on the way to the freight depot, Matt.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think I just heard a train. I could be wrong because it was very faint, so it could have been out at Black Cat.
You know what it's like when you hear a distant train from here? It's like 8 miles away in either direction. That's particularly at night, though. Not in the middle of the day when it's all traffic sounds and stuff. But I've heard them clear out at a place like Sylvana and stuff, you know. Which is kind of cool. No, I don't want to listen to that song. I swear that that independent brake is in a weird spot. They have the automatic brake in this locomotive, but they have the independent brake as the brake you use in the Ruby Basin. That is.
Yeah.
Somebody with the name in Cyrillic just said hi, I think. I don't know. Just not to be mean here, but it's English only chat, please. $848.
So I did the math. For every single week I work at this place, if they have me longer than this 1 week, I would be getting over $600 a week.
$600 in a week. They're paying you hourly.
Yes.
Cool.
$19 an hour.
That's actually pretty decent.
Yeah.
How many hours are they having you work?
40. And they're guaranteed 40. So my take home currently after taxes is like 122, 123, somewhere around there. I know there's some loose change on top of that, so. I gotta find out if I can get dental through the insurance that I've got with people already, so I can get my teeth fixed.
That would be good.
Indeed. Oof.
Okay.
Well, before I can leave for anywhere tomorrow, I gotta go over to the bank. make sure
You think
that.
your car will hold up to the trip to La Grande?
Oh yeah. I mean, brake is a little sketchy, but it'll hold.
It's sketchy. I don't know if I'd take it over those passes, dude.
Oh no, it's fine. Man, if I was afraid about my brake not working, a brake not working, then I wouldn't be making this trip.
The Ruby Basin. Full of epic win and awesome sauce.
Want me at the work site tomorrow. A little bit early, that way they can get everybody together and on the same page, because there's a lot of work to do tomorrow.
How long are your work days, by the way? Are they like 8 hours, 9 hours? And then you go home?
8 hours. 8 hours plus a half-hour lunch.
And you're just doing like construction cleanup. That's like the sort of stuff,
Yeah.
some of the stuff that I used to do with extreme staffing.
Well, what we're doing is we're trying to keep the dust down right now,
Yeah.
because they're still working on the inside. They've got 2 of the 4 levels. The floor is finished, so they're working heavily on the bottom one.
So they're just doing dust abatement
Yeah.
for now anyway.
Yep.
I remember that one mold abatement job they sent me on.
Oh.
I couldn't go into that one because like I didn't have the proper PPE for that, personal protective equipment. Remember that?
Yeah, that was not cool.
So they had me do other stuff there, but I couldn't go into the actual rooms where they were still abating the mold. And I'm talking about, this is that whole house that had that boiler blow up while the family was gone, and basically cooked the basement inside for like a week or something like that, or a couple of weeks. And it was just mold everywhere that did like significant damage to the house. Like, we're talking about in the range of like hundreds of thousands of dollars of damages.
Oh God.
But the family was basically given the option to either A, scrap the house, or B, restore it. So they restored it. And this is an old house that was like built in 1999 or something, or not 1999, but like the 1890s. So it's like one of the original houses to Boise. And you can tell that some of the plumbing fixtures, like the toilets and stuff, were original to the house. It's like mind officially blown. And they had to pull all of that stuff in there. It ruined all the furniture. It ruined all of the walls. It ruined all of everything. Pictures, everything. That was not good.
That would suck.
Beyond suckage. You know, and the thing is that this house, actually, their method of heating was geothermal. So they couldn't really stop it. So they had to disconnect the line from the city's geothermal well, because that part of Boise sits right on top of a geothermal vent. And so they had to disconnect the pipe eventually. And to think that, what that family came home to after their trip from Hawaii or something like that. Finding that whole house just destroyed by black mold. Everything destroyed by black mold. Talk about getting effed hard.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Husky.
Ooh.
Might as well go get you some logs there, Matt, because, I'm going to start running you out of wood eventually. So yeah, that was not fun times with the mold there. Wish I were out there with you, Dan, but unfortunately, don't have a car.
I don't think you want to be out. I don't think you want to be out here. I think it just like the trains died.
That's not unusual to that line.
I mean, there hasn't been a train through here for like a good hour and a half.
This line gets worse. Bellingham sub.
So, we're going to take the old way to hopefully you guys will.
Oh, what are you gonna do with all that Thomas stuff? Their boxcar Husky.
I remember when Thomas Tank Engine came out with the magnets on either end for the air quote couplers. Oh, there is a train coming.
Coming.
I've got a red signal for the siding, and I got a yellow over red for the main.
Nice. East or west?
Which means, oh, this is westbound, Tony. And as I was going to Parma the other day, when I spotted the one auto rack manifest train, That's what I'm calling it now, is the Autorack Manifest. Because it's literally a half and half train. On that one siding west of Caldwell. I was seeing flashing yellow lights, which was interesting because there wasn't a westbound train coming at trains that I spotted, but yet it was flashing yellow.
It's possible to double load a single car. And I'm double loading a single car right now. Mostly going on Marketplace and eBay. I've got all kinds of Thomas toys, but the only thing I'm going to save is a couple of things. Chris is going to a garage sale. You know, my old managers from Skippers used to call it garbage sales. Referring to yard and garage sales and stuff.
Well, it's better. That's probably better than the solution I would have came up with.
This yellow light has not changed.
I think this is actually going to be my last train that I'm going to run, Matt. Then, if you're going to play tomorrow, I'll join back up with you.
Okay.
I got to get dinner going and stuff because it's 7 o'clock here, 7:09.
Yeah.
So if you're going to play, let me know.
I'm up in Sumter this weekend.
Oh, you are? Okay. So, probably not a good day for you then to do it tomorrow.
No, because Justin and I are driving up tomorrow morning.
Yep.
What you guys' plans doing in Sumter on Saturday?
Do work around the yard.
You guys must be ramping up for the tourist season.
Yeah, we have painting
Like
to do, cleaning to do, sharpening, different stuff.
I was going to say more like spring cleaning, Tony.
Pretty much.
So I didn't mean to strip you out of all the logs. I was going to do that tonight, but
It's fine.
I looked at the clock and just realized I'm out of time, so.
We can save it till next time.
Yep. You still have plenty of lumber and beams at the sawmill, however. So you're not out of that stuff, just logs in the pond.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna stash, once I get done unloading this, I'm gonna stash this train in one of the yard tracks.
Okay. That'll work.
This train coming fast enough.
So I bought you a total of 9 steak flats and all sequential.
Because last one I knew was we had the 223.
Yeah. We have the 224 and 225.
Okay, I will add those to the list.
Just note that on 6 of the cars, I got the reporting marks and the numbers turned around, but you know,
That's okay.
I was telling Mark that that's the one thing I wish that they had in this game that would be a nice quality of life improvement, is if they actually had like a locomotive toolshed editor. We can, you know, edit the numbers and the names of the locomotives and the cars.
Yeah.
gas or electricity.
Better pull back the regulator some.
Ooh. Oh, these are these signals on the western end of Kennis siding are both double-headed. I thought they were single-headed on the siding.
Nope, they're all double-headed there.
Yep.
I miss the old target signals there.
Agreed.
Huh. Well, I just emptied that one car there at the edge of the platform, and yeah, it just hit the stairs and disappeared. So it does sell. That's good to know.
The railroad companies went full on Vader.
There's nothing wrong with that, Mark. There's nothing wrong with being strictly VNT, SP, and WP. Nothing wrong with that. You know, come to think of it, I never bought any Thomas the Tank Stuff engine either, you know. The old VNT, that is. Ooh, wow.
It would be fun to model the new VNT, though.
It would.
So now, does Mark happen to know, with the newer VNT, are they still doing runarounds at either end, or are they doing push-pull operation?
That question is directed to you, Mark, my man.
I know. I was watching the video I found on YouTube back when they first got the 25, and they just about didn't make that one grain. As soon as they went across this railroad crossing, it abruptly went to like 3%. Abruptly. I mean, maybe 20 feet after the railroad crossing, and then it was 3%. And that poor locomotive, I tell you what, it had the hardest time trying to get up that grade.
Which railroad crossing was that at?
I don't know. All I know is the railroad crossing went across it, and the railroad track was on a curve. And as soon as it hit the railroad crossing, it still was a continuous curve. But as soon as it hit the straight section out of that curve, that's when the 3% happened.
That'd be cool to get a location on that. That'd be cool to look at.
Let me look it up.
Are you in a good spot to save, Matt? I am. I have the train parked in the yard. And Mark did say runarounds as far as he knows, and he also said, sounds like the crossing at Golf Hill.
Okay, that's new. I don't know if it's an actual CA11, but the VNT's got a copy of a CA11 caboose.
Ah. Did you get it saved, Matt?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and bail out of here.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. And so I'll end the stream there. I'm going to go get some dinner and stuff like that. So thank you guys for tuning in. Sorry about the computer crash earlier. Completely out of my control, but it happens from time to time. I'm going to take it off of this battery unit that I have it on, because now that I know for sure that it is causing that power fluctuation, which is causing the computer to do that. So I'm just going to have it. Yeah, so that's what's causing the computer to do that. You know, it's a technical explanation, but it is screwing up the frequency, the power frequency for the computer. Anyway.
So, Tony, yes, it is Gold Hill.
Did you hear that, Mark? It is Gold Hill.
I'm watching a little bit of video of it, of where 29 is able to make up.
Most excellent. And yeah, please share the link too, Dan, because I'd like to see it.
Yeah, I'm looking for the one where they were having a hard time trying to get it to go up, but I'll definitely send it to you.
Okay. Absolutely. So thank you, Matt, for letting me in your railroad, as always. Greatly appreciated.
Yep.
Got to run some profitable trains today and got you some new cars and stuff like that. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and shut
I'll
it down.
see you guys later.
Later, man.